Hi everyone, I have a little share for you. I have a card that I made and a little mini book project. I'll start with the card. It's just a card that I made to send to a friend using my Gorjuss girls. This one is On Top of the World. She's super gorgeous. And I went a little different. I didn't color her with dark hair. I kind of colored her in to go for the person that I'm sending it to. And used my Copic Noirs and Spectrum markers kind of mixed together. Just trying out some new color mixes. I apologize right now if you guys hear some kids in the background. My son has his friend over and they're a little loud. My craft room's beside his bedroom, so I'll just apologize now. So I used a corrugated card from Michaels, layered some just solid cardstock, and then this is a pattern piece from the Prima Madeline collection. And this Spellbinders, this is a faux Spellbinders underneath. I just used the same size that I cut out here, and I traced it around to make a frame. So that's out of the pattern paper. And you'll kind of notice that I stamped her right on the white paper. So basically what I did was take my Spellbinders, lie it down on the stamped image, and draw lightly with a pencil where it's going to be, and then you cut out the part of the image that is going to be sticking out. And it's just cut out a little bit into, like just a little bit inside. So same thing with her head. So you just cut around it, and then you have to cut a little bit in because this part, the stamped image, has to go on top of your Spellbinders. So maybe I'll do a tutorial. I know there's a couple of tutorials out there for it already, but just to show you guys. I really like how she sits there because this Spellbinders, the size, cuts the wire right off. So it looks like she fits in there perfectly. And I added a little jeweled crown on there, and then just some flowers from my stash, and these little bows. They have little pearls on them. They're just from my stash. And these iridescent plastic butterflies. So there it is. And the inside is just basic cardstock, pattern paper, a little banner, and then another Spellbinders. And I put another butterfly in there just with the little tiny pearls in it. So that's it. And then I wanted to make a little mini book. So here's my finished mini book. It's I want to say about 4.5 by 5 or 5 by 5.5 on the outside cover. I used I made the whole thing, but basically what I did was I decided what I wanted to put inside of it, and then I made the cover to fit. So I got these a while ago at Staples, and they're just 5 by 7 cards, so they don't fold or anything. They're just like one sheet invitation type cards that they're craft cardstock. They already have scalloped edge on them, and they're supposed to be to put in your printer, but I just decided I'd get them. So what I did was I took those and folded them in half. And so this can be used as like an address book or just a notebook. I used the whole pack of 10, so there's 20 pages in there. And basically they're held in there with twine. So I wrapped the twine all the way around the spine of the book so that there's 10 of them there. And then just slid the pages in. So that's how they are. If you need to take the pages out, you can. If you want to put new pages in, you can. Just that type of thing. So then the cover is, it's all made with chipboard. I covered it with this pattern paper, and this is from the K & Company. It's also, whoops, a Madeline, BW Madeline collection. So I just used one of those. I'm almost done that one. Getting there. And then the inside is just solid cardstock to cover up the edges. And before I covered the inside, I put this strip of lace on. And this is just a lace that I got from my local thrift store. So I just attached it on the inside underneath the cover so it goes the whole length of the book. And then I have one of my Lala Land Crafts digital images in there, and I did the chair this time for her to sit underneath. So she's all colored in with Spectrum Noir and Copics. I did put some Swarovski crystal elements on there. So these are the Hot Fix Swarovski crystals. So I put them on her glasses and then also on her little bows on her shoes. So they're super sparkly. And then this is one of my homemade flowers just from Lace Curtains. I put a pearl flower in the center, and I have underneath, these are canvas flowers. I can't remember the brand. They were just at my stash, and I had colored them a long time ago too with inks and everything, and they're resist, so they have a pattern on them. I don't know, you can see the polka dot. So these have just been sitting there, so I cut some of them up to make leaves and just put them throughout. I added in the little crystal picks from Hobby Lobby. And this flower here, this is one I've been hanging on to for a while. It's actually a die. I don't have the die, I think it's one that my mom has. And you cut it out of felt, and basically all it is just all these little slats. So you fold it in half, just line it up. The felt kind of stretches, so it looks a little different after a while, but then you just roll it tightly and just kind of keep it together. Sorry, I'm trying to do it fast, so it's a little sloppy, but just roll and hold, and then when you're at the end you can glue it with hot glue, and see how it doesn't match up because the felt stretches, so which is okay though, because then it gives the flower a curved look, so instead of just sticking straight up. So that's it. It's a really nice one. I think it's memory box. I can't quite remember, but I know there are a couple of them out there. And you can do it with paper, you can do it with fabric. Felt is really cool. So there it is there. And I added some more crystal picks in here. And then this, I added in this little resin flower, and this was from, it was from the Christmas crafty swap that I did. Sorry, Fuzzy Was Whimsical. I think it's Michelle Delgado is her name. And I think she makes these. She does a lot of clay and resin type stuff, so she sent us a couple in our package. And that one, the green, it looks kind of funny on here, but it does match with the paper in person, so just so you know. So that's it, and to keep it closed, I just put 2 eyelets in the back here, and this is some stretchy lace, and it just goes around like this to hold the book closed. So that's it. It's a cute little like notebook. I thought it'd be a good idea for address book for YouTube friends, or you can stamp images of your stamps that you have to keep on you, so you know you don't buy the same ones again. I don't know, something like that. But that's it. So leave a comment, subscribe if you wish, and have a great day. Thanks, bye.